Hey, you sitting in the back. Yeah, you sitting in the way back. Don't let nobody tell you you're not smart. Don't let none of these teachers tell you that you're mental. Girl, you are brilliant. Your dreams and aspirations are more than experimental, valid. You don't need nobody's permission to be who you have been called to be. Access has already been granted, so don't let your friends, your family, these teachers take you, your time, your gift, your energy, your ideas, your presence for granted. Girl, you are the bomb.com. Did you hear me? So don't you dare shut your mouth because you scared a teacher ain't gonna like you. You bite the bullet, express yourself because, baby, believe it or not, they ain't always gonna like you. Don't you dare sit in class and take up less space. You be as loud, as confident, as funky, fresh, as lit, as proud, as black, as radical, as extra as it takes. Let it come natural. Girl, you are a gem. See. So don't you dare let nobody belittle you or your name. They mispronounce it. You address it. Teach them a lesson from it. Girl, you are human. Hey, you sitting in the back. No, not you. You over there in the way back. Don't let nobody tell you you don't have what it takes to make it. Dream big, risk bigger, and who cares if they think that you're stupid for doing it? Girl, go get it. 9 times out of 10, they scared, jealous, and uneasy because you actually have what it takes to follow through with it. A blind man can see it, a deaf man can hear it. Honey, you have something that reaches folks to the depths of their soul, and it makes them confront who they really are. And only you, my child, can do this every single time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I see you. You're mind, body, and soul. Amy Meredith Cox, Angela Davis, Audrey Lorde, Anna Julia Cooper, Bell Hooks, Brittany Cooper, Carmen Kennard, Gloria Latson Billings, Goldie Muhammad, Joan Morgan, Kimberly Crenshaw, Kyla Story, Kyra Gaunt, Monique Morris, Marcel Haddix, Nikki Jones, Patricia Hill Collins, Ruth Nicole Brown, Tarana Burke, Treva Lindsay, Wendy Smooth, Yaba Blay. I pay homage to you for what I'm getting ready to do on this stage, in this space, at this moment, with this body, through this voice, out of my mind, and by this spirit. Amen, amen, and amen again. Listen, I am not a representation of all black girls. 2, I do not speak on behalf of black girls. And 3, what I share with you today is not shared in hopes that whenever you leave out of here, you will want to save our black girls. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't need to be saved. Don't save her. She ain't got to be saved. Don't save us. We ain't trying to be saved. Hey, more time for my black girl sisters. No time for these real life trolls trying to accentuate her difference. More power to the girl who knows. Don't save her. She ain't trying to be saved. Don't save us. We don't need to be saved. Black girls are both hypervisible and invisible. Therefore, when we show up, we have no other choice but to do what? Show out. One of the ways in which we do this are through the games that we learned how to play when we were a child. These games empowered us to be able to announce ourselves, to define ourselves, and to embrace who we are. So today, I am going to teach you one of my childhood games that I learned how to play when I was a little black girl. The name of the game is called Abute. So repeat after me, Abute. Ooh, I like how y'all sound. You have 2 instructions. You will maintain the beat by clapping with me, and you will say Abute every time I point to y'all. Y'all think y'all can handle that? Oh, okay, I saw some head nods. I'm going to trust y'all. So, here we go. Abute, Abute, hey, Abute, Abute. My name is Caroline, better known as Charlie. And when you see me, I'll be shaking my boot, a tay. Hey, give yourselves a round of applause. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all, I was a little bit nervous now, just glancing over the demographics in the room. I was, okay? But listen, now that we've made it through the first time, we're going to do it one more time. But this time, I need you all to exert the exact same energy that I give you and find that in a soul. I know, I see you. You got it. So find it. Once again, maintain the beat and say a booty every time I point to you. So y'all ready? All right, here we go. A booty, hey, a booty. My name is Caroline, better known as bitch, but specifically black bitch. How about dumb bitch? Better yet, nigger bitch. Or any of these negative names used to define and label black girls. Take a good look at this list. Take a really good look at this list. Because what you are seeing is a sample from the responses that I collected from my social media community who responded to the question, what are the negative names you've heard or called black girls? And in less than 24 hours, I collected over 600 names, enough to attribute at least one name to every letter of the alphabet. Whether it's jailbait, psychotic, community property, welfare queen, these are the dominant narratives that get circulated about black girls. And in turn, they impact how they experience life. However, in rejection of these names, black girls have a unique way of rejecting these labels that seek to delegitimize and diagnose and criticize the black girl experience. One of the ways they do this is through the naming practices. What you are looking at is a list that I have collected from the same social media community who responded to the question, what are the blackest, most unique, hardest to pronounce black girl names? And when I tell you that black girls and black women take to the extreme the ways in which they reject these labels, I mean, look at the list. Whether it's multiple iterations of the Ladasha, whether it's multiple iterations of unique, of absity, of your highness, of honesty. These are the ways in which black girls are rejecting these stereotypes and these labels. Although I collected twice as many negative names as I did positive names, I can assure you that black girls, by just inherently being black and being girl, along with their names, are disrupting the boundaries of how we think about professionalism. Transgressing the boundaries of how we think about class, of how we think about respectability, of how we think about literacy, and how we think about creativity. Which brings me to my name, Caroline. It's not Carol, it's not Carolina, and it's not Caroline. My name is what? Caroline. And the reason I put so much emphasis on my name now is because I hated it when I was a child. Probably because I didn't think it was too black or it wasn't black enough. But it was also because many people outside of my race would call me Carolyn. And there was a saying that said that what was white was right. But my daddy, he was the one who encouraged me and inspired me to not only have pride in my name, but to have pride in who I was. Mind you, the transition process from liking and loving my name was a little bit hasty, right? So during this process, I decided that if I was so fortunate to have a little girl, no, mama, I'm not pregnant, but if I was so fortunate to have a little girl, I would name her this. What y'all think? No. Oh, you hear that? Listen, Janizi Niniana Relikiana Tazelle. No, you can't call her Nene. You sure ain't gonna call her Jay-Z. You will pronounce all 14 letters and 7 syllables of her name. And the reason I take so much pride in this name, Janizi Niniana Relikiana Tazelle, as well as my name, Caroline, because my creativity and my rebellious spirit are highly influenced by where I grew up. The streets of North Tulsa, 74106, where the life expectancy is 14 years less than if I was living out south with my white counterparts. I'm saying I lived in the hood. I'm talking gang operated, prostitution infiltrated, dirty cop governed, colloquial after school fights, white men creeping around the corner for little black girls. Mazios is late. Mazios won't deliver. Mazios ain't coming. I lived in the hood where I passed my first test. So my allegiance will always be there. And I have a way of saying that being able to survive the streets is what empowered me and equipped me with the tools to be able to do what? Survive these seats. Because then your girl took off, went to the University of Oklahoma as a first-generation college student. And I'm just saying, I might have walked away with a couple of receipts. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So the streets raised me, the University of Oklahoma groomed me, and now Ohio State University bloomed me. So I stand here today and I pondered, would I talk to the black girls who inspired me in this very moment, or would I talk to you? Would I talk to you? And I decided to pose a question that by nature of design exempt black girls from being able to answer. And that is, why does the onus of writing and rewriting inaccurate narratives about black girls always fall on black girls? Why? Why? These narrative discrepancies then make it hard for black girls to be able to answer the question, how do they define themselves in spaces that weren't created for them, by them, or with them? So this moment right here is much more than a moment of sharing ideas that are worth spreading. This moment right here is about centering the experiences of black girls, about humanizing and loving and supporting black girls. Because black girls have a right, black girls have a reason to survive in the educational spaces, in the streets, and other institutional spaces that try to steal, kill, and destroy their identity. So what am I saying? I'm saying be bold, be brave, be bonus, be built, be bridge, be back, be bar, be bar, be bar, be bar, be base, be breath, be bridge. Be black girl, be. Habute, habute, hey, habute, habute. Her name is Black Girl, better known as Black Girl. And when you see her, see her. But when you hear her, will you listen? Will you listen? You just did.